I let my grandson think my broken pocket watch was junk. Then he sold it for $4.8 million. I'm Harold Whitaker, but everyone calls me Hal. I'm 79, live in the same two-story clapboard house on the Chesapeake Bay that my wife Evelyn and I bought in 1972 for $38,000. Mortgage-free since 1999. I keep the lawn mowed with a push reel, the crab traps baited with chicken necks, and the kitchen clock ticking exactly on the second. My hands still smell like machine oil in Old Bay. My grandson, Jackson Whitaker, goes by Jax the Fix online, 2.1 million YouTube subscribers, moved in 18 months ago. Just till the merch warehouse is built, Pops. 6 months, tops. Need a quiet place to edit. 6 months became 547 days. Rent? 0. Gratitude? Negative. He calls me Pops the way you call a dog boy. He turned my garage into a neon-lit studio. My Evelyn's china cabinet became a prop shelf. My workshop, where I restored antique clocks for 50 years, became storage for busted gear. Heat film at 3 a.m., LED panels blinding the hallway. Pops, can you keep it down? I'm live. I'd be filing a gear tooth with a loop. He'd be screaming about algorithm juice. I tried. I really did. Offered to show him Evelyn's 1943 Hamilton Railroad watch. Horology Y is dead, Pops. It's all smart watches now. Cooked blue crab cakes with her secret remoulade. Shellfish inflammation, bro. I'm carnivore for gains. Mentioned the attic. That's my overflow merch. Don't touch anything, you'll sneeze unlimited drops. The attic. That's where the watch waited. Evelyn died in 2021. Stroke. 76. We'd been married 54 years. She left me her laugh, her crab cake recipe, and one other thing, a Patek Philippe 1932 minute repeater pocket watch, serial 174892. Rose gold case, white enamel dial, cathedral gongs that chime the hours, quarters, and minutes like a church bell in your palm. Bought by her grandfather, a Baltimore shipyard owner, for $1,200 in 1933, 2 years' wages during the Depression. In 2023, after a Christie's Geneva sale set a world record, the same reference hit $4.8 million. Only 12 known examples. Ours was number 7. But the watch in the attic? A perfect forgery. Commissioned by me in 2018 for $1,100 from a retired Patek technician in Geneva named Henri. The real one? In a bank vault in Annapolis since 2020, insured for $6 million. Why the fake? My Navy buddy, Chief Horologist Ray Delgado, taught me in 1977. Hal, if anyone ever tries to lift your legacy, give him the decoy. Let the chips fall. I embedded an NFC tag in the caseback. Linked to a private database only Ray and I could access. Registered the fake as stolen in 2019, just in case. Jax started snooping 4 months ago. I'd hear his size 14 sneakers creaking overhead at midnight. Phone flashlight sweeping dust. Muttering to his editor on Discord. This old junk's gotta be worth something on eBay. Vintage flex for the timeline. I let him good. I left the attic door cracked. Forgot to oil the hinges. Staged low-value bait. A $40 Elgin from 1918 with a broken balance staff. A rusted Ingersoll Mickey Mouse from the 30s. A fake Rolex Submariner I bought in Singapore in '73 for $12. Then I placed the decoy Patek in a cracked leather pouch, half buried under my Navy discharge papers from 1968. Added a fake hairline crack in the crystal. Tarnished the chain with vinegar and salt. Made it look like a $200 project piece for a hobbyist. He swallowed it whole. Text from Jax, 8:47 a.m., Friday. Yo Pops found this busted gold watch in the attic. Chain's trash, crystal cracked. Tossing it on Whatnot live auction unless you want it? I waited 12 minutes, sipping black coffee on the porch, watching gulls dive for baitfish. Replied. That old thing? Evelyn's granddad carried it. Stopped working in '82. Sell it, kid. Buy yourself something shiny. Watch. Inside, I was grinning like a crab with a full trap. I dialed Ray. Me, tag number 174892 is moving. Tracker live? Ray, ping confirmed. He's 15 minutes from the Baltimore Vintage Expo. FBI Art and Antiquities is wheels up. You sure, Hal? Me, Ray, this boy turned my home into a warehouse and my memories into props. Pull it. Baltimore Convention Center. 10:05 a.m. Jax's booth, Neon JX the fixed banner, ring lights hotter than a flight deck, 142,000 live viewers. His fixer Flipstream, where he restores thrift junk for clout and cash. Alright fam, estate flip alert. Grandpa's attic gave us this crusty gold pocket watch. Patek. Philippe? Whatever. Crystal's cracked, hands stuck at $317. Starting bid $300, who wants vintage drip? Bids climb, 500, 900, 1,800, 2,400. Chat goes feral. Bro, that's a minute repeater face screaming in fear. $2.4K? That's a $5 million watch. Jax just robbed his grandpa LMAO. Jax squints at the engraving under his macro lens. Minute repeater? Sounds like a TikTok sound. Do I hear $2,600? 2,800. He's hyped, flexing for the camera, doing his signature flip the wrist move. Then the hall doors slam open. FBI Art and Antiquities Unit. 8 agents. Windbreakers. Badges. Vests screaming federal agent. Agent Maria Lopez, lead, ex-Marine, buzz cut, voice like a foghorn. Jackson Whitaker? Step away from the watch. This is registered stolen cultural property. The booth goes silent. Jax's phone, propped on a carbon fiber tripod, captures every second. Chat explodes. FBI raid on live? Grandpa set him up skull. Hashtag Jax the fraud trending number 1. Jax stammers, face redder than a sunburned tourist, stolen? From who? My pops said it was broken. He told me to sell it. Agent Lopez scans the NFC tag with a handheld reader. Beep. Patek Philippe minute repeater, 1932, serial 174892. Reported stolen by Harold Whitaker, 2019. You have the right to remain silent. Jax's phone tumbles. Stream cuts at 1.8 million views. Hashtag Pops Revenge hits number 1 worldwide in 11 minutes. By 2 p.m., I'm on the porch shucking oysters with a knife older than Jax when he bursts through the screen door, ankle monitor blinking like a firefly, merch hoodie inside out, eyes wild. His manager texted, all collabs paused. Return the ring light. Legal is reviewing. Pops. You played me. I don't look up from the oyster knife. Question is, son, what did you play? He slams his phone on the Adirondack table. FBI press release on the screen. YouTube star Jackson Whitaker arrested in $4.8 million watch fraud. Part of elder exploitation ring using fix-it content as cover. You knew it was fake? I wipe my hands on a rag that used to be Evelyn's kitchen towel. Decoy. Your great-grandma's real one's in a vault. This? I tapped the cracked crystal. Bait. And you bit. Jax collapses into the porch swing, chains creaking. I needed the money, Pops. Warehouse rent tripled. Brands ghosted me after the fake Supreme drama. I thought, $2,000 would buy time. I slide a manila folder across the table. Photos. Screenshots. Bank wires. Victim statements. 142,000 in sales. All from attic flips. All from seniors you helped organize for your videos. He goes pale as skim milk. How? Ray's been tracking your eBay, whatnot, and Discord drops since February. You hit 4 other retirees. Mr. Dorsey's 1912 Illinois Bun Special sold for $9,200. Mrs. Alvarez's 1945 Longens chronograph $18,500. Mr. Kim's Seiko grandfather clock diver $7,800. Mrs. O'Malley's Tiffany & Company desk clock $22,000. The folder spills open. Discord logs. Jack's old man won't notice. He thinks it's broken face with tears of joy. Buyer, wire $12,000 to LLC. Shipped to P.O. Box 447 Newark. Doorbell. 2 FBI agents. Search warrant. They find. My garage prop shelf equals 38 stolen timepieces in bubble wrap. His ring light rig equals hidden GoPro filming safe combinations during home tours. A burner phone with texts to WatchGhost 99, fence in Liechtenstein. Agent Lopez nods at me. Mr. Whitaker, your decoy gave us the break. We've been chasing this ring for 14 months. You just handed us the kingpin. Jax is cuffed. Last words as they lead him down the steps, Pops, tell them it was a mistake. I'll pay it back. I close the door softly. Mistakes don't steal from widows, son. News cycle hits like a nor'easter. CNN, Gen Z YouTuber's empire collapses in $5 million watch sting. Fox, grandson scams grandpa, gets clocked by karma. TikTok, 3 billion stitches of the arrest. Hashtag Pops Revenge memes flood For You pages. Jax's channel? Demonetized in 6 hours. Subs plummet from 2.1M to 87K. Fix or flip becomes slang for fraud. Court date, 6 weeks later. Baltimore Federal Court. Gallery packed, horology nerds, true crime influencers, local news. Jackson in orange jumpsuit that makes his spray tan look radioactive. His supporters section? One nervous public defender. Prosecutor, ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Whitaker didn't just steal a $4.8 million watch. He ran an elder exploitation ring targeting 17 victims across 3 states. He infiltrated homes under the guise of content creation, photographed heirlooms, orchestrated thefts, and fenced them on the dark web. Evidence, Jax's laptop. Victim Zoom calls. My NFC logs. His own livestream. My turn. I take the stand in my navy dress blues, metals polished, shoes like mirrors. No notes. Just truth. Mr. Whitaker, did you give Jackson permission to remove the watch? Absolutely not. He texted me that morning asking if he could sell it. I said yes, knowing it was bait. Gasps. Jax's head snaps up. Objection. Entrapment. Sustained, partially. Proceed. I continue. Jackson had been stealing from my attic for months. Small pieces first, a brass lamp, a Mickey Mouse watch. I let him, because my wife taught me, watch. Wait. Let greed be the noose. Prosecutor, and the other victims? I hired Ray Delgado after noticing patterns. Jackson's home organization videos at Mr. Dorsey's, Mrs. Alvarez's, Mr. Kim's. All had mysterious disappearances within 48 hours. The folder? Admitted as Exhibit AZ. Jax's face drains. Cross-examination. His lawyer, sweating, Mr. Whitaker, isn't it true you resented your grandson? That you wanted him out? I pitied him. He saw my home as an ATM, not a legacy. Did you plant that fake watch to frame him? I smile, Evelyn smile. No. I commissioned it in 2018 as insurance against exactly this scenario. Jax explodes, liar. You hated me. You made me feel like a guest in my own family. Judge bangs gavel. Order. Verdict, guilty. 62 counts. Sentence, 11 years. No parole first 7, $2.1 million restitution. Jack screams as he's led away, you destroyed me, Pops. I lean forward, no. Your greed did. 3 weeks later, Christie's calls. My real Patek, donated anonymously, sells for $4.8 million to a Japanese collector. Proceeds fund the Evelyn Whitaker Horology Scholarship, $100,000 per year for Navy vets' kids to study watchmaking. Ray and I open a small museum in the garage. Free admission. Kids learn to regulate a balance wheel. Seniors bring broken heirlooms. We fix them. No charge. Jax writes from prison. Pops, I get it now. I fixed watches but broke trust. I was the broken one. I don't write back. Some gears can't be salvaged. Now I sit on the porch every dawn, real Patek ticking in my vest pocket. The bay smells of salt and crab. The house is quiet. Mine again. Jax thought he could steal time. I just gave him too much of it.